Welcome to Book Solid, the home service growth podcast. Helping service businesses capture more calls, respond faster to leads, and turn more opportunities into book jobs.
4 missed calls from one subdivision in an hour, and 3 of those jobs walked down the street to a competitor. If I could show you a 1-week pilot that recovers that kind of money without hiring an extra person, would you try it?
Welcome to Booked Solid, the home service growth podcast. If you run a plumbing, HVAC, electrical, roofing, or other home service business, this one's for you. I'm Jeff, and today I'll walk you through a tight neighborhood blitz that turns clustered missed calls into same-day booked jobs.
Quick reality check. People call multiple companies in the minutes after a missed call, so being local and fast beats more ad spend almost every time. Speed and proximity are your lever here, not bigger budgets.
Here's a short reel situation I see all the time. A crew gets slammed Friday evening and misses a few calls in one subdivision. Saturday rolls around and those homeowners, frustrated, start calling the next name on the list. One tech nearby who had a couple of open minutes grabbed 2 jobs. Same neighborhood, same weekend, different outcome.
The core idea is simple. Missed calls create micro hotspots, little pockets of demand. You match those pockets with a tiny reserved supply, 1 or 2 short same-day mobile slots, and a tight priority message. That's the blitz.
Okay, here's the test. Pull your missed call log for the last 30 days. Got it? Now, can you spot a pattern? The same zip, the same neighborhood, or several numbers clustered in one small area?
If you see more than 2 missed calls from the same pocket inside a few hours, that's a hotspot. Start tight. 3 miles, a rolling 3-hour window. Don't make this complicated. Just look for the clusters and mark them.
Right. If your call logs are messy, use last weekend as your sample. Scan it manually. Often you'll spot the same neighborhood name or similar local numbers, and the pattern jumps out. Keep the pilot small. 1 neighborhood, 1 week, 1 tech holding 1 short slot a day. Step 2. Execution. And yes, this part is operational, but it's easy. Reserve 1 or 2 same-day mobile slots. Think 60 to 90 minutes. Quick note, hold those slots only inside your tight radius, so drive time doesn't eat the margin. Trust me, tight radius matters.
If you're a single tech, start with 1 slot. If you've got 2 vans or a helper, try 2. Example, a noon slot and a 4 p.m. slot for that neighborhood, marked priority on the dispatch board and left open until the targeted messages land.
Now the message. Keep it tight and local. Try this 2-line SMS. Hi, this is Jeff at company. We missed your call earlier nearby. We can offer a priority same-day window at 2:30 p.m. today. Reply yes to hold it, or tap to book. https://profitpulse.biz/book. Short, local, and clickable. That's the point. Yes, you may worry about annoying people. Keep messages strictly to recent missed callers and limit follow-ups to 1 reminder. That protects reputation and conversion. One more messaging tip. Tailor the first 5 words to the trade. For HVAC and a heat wave, lead with urgency. AC priority window at 1 p.m. today. For plumbing, lead with convenience. Same-day leak window at 3 p.m. The rest stays short and actionable.
Field tactics. Prep matters. Before the slot, give the tech a quick checklist. Common small parts, confidence on 3 price bands, and a 1-line confirmation script when the customer says yes. Price bands keep the visit short and profitable. If the tech runs 10-15 minutes late, a quick text preserves the booking.
A quick real example. A small plumbing shop saw 5 missed calls from one subdivision on Friday. They held a 2 to 3 p.m. slot Saturday, sent the priority SMS to those 5 numbers, and booked 2 jobs that afternoon. The revenue covered the pilot and then some, with only 1 short window held.
How to measure results in a week. Count hotspots identified, messages sent, replies or taps, booked jobs from the slot, and revenue. Also track drive time and whether price bands kept the work profitable. If you see 20 to 40% conversion from tapped messages to bookings, you've got something scalable.
Risks and simple mitigations. Don't overcommit mobile slots. Start with 1 and a 3-mile radius. Don't spam. Message only recent missed callers and 1 reminder max. And don't assume every cluster is a hotspot. Pilot one neighborhood for a week, then scale if it works.
Pro tips as you scale. Integrate your booking link with your calendar so a tap holds the slot and sends confirmation automatically. If you can't automate yet, use a fast back-office handshake, but automate the booking step as soon as you can. Also consider a small same-day incentive like a reduced diagnostic fee to increase urgency without hurting margin.
All right, here's your 1-week pilot checklist in plain language. Pull last weekend's missed call list, mark any tight clusters, schedule 1 short local slot, send the short priority SMS to recent missed callers, and measure who replies or taps and how many jobs you book. Simple. 1 neighborhood, 7 days.
If you want the checklist, message templates, and a pilot worksheet, download the free guide 107 Quick Wins at ProfitPulse.biz. It has everything you need to run this in 7 days. Do the pilot. Measure, then scale slowly. To recap, missed calls cluster. Treat those clusters as short local demand pockets. Pull the data, reserve a short same-day slot, send 1 tight priority SMS with an easy booking link, and start small. Speed plus locality beats extra ad spend every time.
Thanks for listening to Booked Solid. If this episode helped, subscribe so you don't miss future episodes where we break down simple systems to capture more calls, respond faster to leads, and book more jobs. Share the show with a fellow contractor who needs it. Head to ProfitPulse.biz to grab 107 quick wins and the pilot worksheet. Until next time, keep building systems that turn more calls into booked jobs.